the extremely detailed and unnecessary history of the spoon. Hello, and welcome to tonight's very slow and extremely uneventful journey. Tonight, we'll be exploring the history of something truly ordinary, something so mind-numbingly common that most people never, ever think about it. Yes, tonight's topic is the long, slow, and incredibly boring history of the spoon. So, lie back, get comfortable, and prepare to drift off as we talk about spoons. Part 1. The earliest spoons. 5 minutes. The spoon, an eating utensil that has existed for thousands and thousands of years. Historians believe the earliest spoons date back to ancient Egypt around 1000 BC. These spoons were often made of wood, ivory, or stone. Some spoons were even carved with meaningless decorative patterns. People used them to scoop small amounts of food, primarily liquids, but also soft, mushy things like porridge or thick stews. The ancient Egyptians were, as far as we know, not particularly excited about spoons. They used them mainly for religious ceremonies, which of course made them slightly more interesting. But only slightly. Part 2. Spoons in Ancient Greece and Rome. 4 minutes. As time slowly dragged on, spoons spread to other ancient civilizations. In ancient Greece, spoons were mostly small and practical, made from bronze or bone. The Greeks valued functionality over aesthetics. In ancient Rome, spoons were called cochlearia. Some were long and narrow, perfect for scooping snail meat. Yes, snails. The Romans really liked eating snails, which required a special kind of spoon. Some Roman spoons were made of silver, but most were unimpressive, much like this story. Part 3. The medieval spoon. 4 minutes. Now, let us move very slowly into the medieval period. Around the 5th to the 15th century, spoons were still not particularly thrilling. They were often made of wood or horn, or sometimes pewter. Nobles may have had spoons made of silver. Peasants used wooden spoons. Spoons became slightly more popular at feasts, but still, mostly people used their hands. The spoon remained a quiet, unnoticed companion to medieval meals, a tool, not a star, a background player, much like this narration. Part 4. The Renaissance and Decorative Spoons. 3 minutes. By the time of the Renaissance, in the 16th century, spoons began to become gifts. Christening spoons became a thing. People would give silver spoons to babies. The phrase, "born with a silver spoon in your mouth," comes from this time. Spoons now had more decoration. Engraved handles, sometimes with initials, or floral designs. But still, fundamentally, they remained spoons. Simple, boring spoons. Part 5. The Industrial Revolution and Mass Production. 3 minutes. Now, we arrive, slowly, at the Industrial Revolution. Factories began producing spoons on a much larger scale. Spoons could now be made from stainless steel, which doesn't rust and is very durable. Suddenly, spoons were affordable for almost everyone. There were now teaspoons, tablespoons, dessert spoons, soup spoons, a whole world of spoons. But even then, they were still just spoons. Utilitarian, basic, unexciting. Like this narration. Part 6, Modern Spoons and Final Thoughts, 3 minutes. Today, we still use spoons every day without thinking. Stainless steel spoons, plastic spoons, wooden spoons, spoons with long handles, spoons with short handles. You may have a drawer full of mismatched spoons right now, and yet, when was the last time you thought about them? Probably never until now. And as you lay here in bed, listening to this incredibly dull history, you may feel your eyelids becoming heavy. You may notice your breathing slowing down. You may realize that the story of the spoon is somehow even more boring than you imagined. And that is exactly what you needed tonight to help you drift. So let your mind wander. Let your thoughts drift. There's nothing more to hear, nothing more to learn about spoons or anything else. Sleep well. Good night and sweet dreams.